Hello and welcome to Flippin Through, the internet's #1 Mad Magazine news, review, and interview channel. And today we are flipping through Mad Magazine number 427, released March 2003. A cover price $3.50, which is indeed cheap. But before we do that, friendly reminder, please hit like, hit subscribe, leave a comment down below. It's the only way that you can help this channel continue to grow. That was poetry, in case you didn't recognize it. If you want to support me in another way, patreon.com/flippinthrough. You get a 6 set of stickers and a pretty rad stencil, which I no longer have handy. But these are the people who are supporting me on Patreon for the month of August. That is Ed, Misimo, Tom Richmond, David Strickler, Megan McInerney, Shane Buckley, Bobby Weigel, Cam Hayden, Rob Wilson, Rod Mead Sperry, Andrew Goldfarb, and Casey Ori. And I said and too early. Little Cozy Nostril. Thank you guys so much for the support, and I hope I can keep on earning it. Anyway, with that, let's get back to the overhead shot. Let's watch this. One, two, two. I'm a magician. Anyway, here we have, I don't know if you guys know this, but it's the summer break for Formula One. And, so I'm becoming restless. And so I saw this. This is racing related. So of course I'm gonna select it. NASCAR Stripped Bare by MAD. Who is this? This is, what is it? I don't know who that is. That's Jeff Gordon. Is this Junior? Dale Earnhardt Jr.? Is this, I don't know who that is. I think I should know. I think he's a big deal. Anyway, NASCAR, for those of you who are viewing from, South America, Europe, Africa, Asia, NASCAR is the National Stock Car Racing Association. It's like cars that are supposed to be stock cars, like cars you could buy off of the showroom floor. I think it used to be like win on Sunday, sell on Monday, or something like that. There was some sort of phrase like that, because it used to be cars that a person could actually buy. Now they just have a fiberglass body that looks like a car. Nothing else about it is a car, except the fact that it is a car. You know what I'm saying, though. 15 new NASCAR rules, 10 signs you're an insane NASCAR fan, and 8 Mile plus J-Lo and Ben. Oh, that's unrelated to NASCAR. If you want to flip along with me, because there's stuff that I leave out, madcoversite.com. That's what I use for references as I'm doing it. And, oh, yeah, that's right. This is the Dark Ages, I think. That's kind of how I feel about it. A necessary evil, ? Ads in Mad Magazine. And, I think in the early 2000s, there were a lot. It's like 14 pages of ads sometimes. Who do you have here? We have Peter Cooper. We have Richmond. We have Caldwell. We have a picture of a baby. That's about it. That's why I hate it. I wish that there were vital features that I could do my bit from. Now, zoom in on this bad mamma jamma. Celebrity snaps. My name is R.J. Stein, and my dad is in the U.S. Air Force. We are stationed at an Air Force base in Turkey. Robin Williams came to visit. Let me get a picture with him holding my MAD. R.J. Stein, Turkey. And it obviously pleased Williams posing for his picture in order to snag a 3-year subscription for RJ. What's the matter, Robin? Back hair acting up again? You know what's cool about this? This is like, I forget the name of the woman who designed it, but this is like a last-minute altar. And it's like this super ultra close-up of Alfred E. Newman. I think I did a video about it. The original cover was for, it was John Caldwell fan favorite, John Caldwell. And it was a scene of a dead body in New York City. And I think it had something to do with like the New York City Marathon or something. But this came out right after September 11th. And so it's like, one, you can't, that joke wouldn't be great to make. And two, everybody was doing these sort of patriotic covers. To me, it does make a little bit more sense that they would replace that and do something else. It's like still a MAD cover. It's incredibly iconic and I think very tasteful too. Anyway, let's move on. Oh no. So Mad Mumblings from at AOL.com. They used to publish the email addresses of people, which I think is so funny. I don't know why. You wouldn't publish their home address, like their house number. And maybe it's not the same thing, but I think email became much more personal as time went on. The Wind Waker. All right, this is the thing. I know it's like a dark time for Mad Magazine, but this is when I was like a senior in high school when this came out. Let's see, what was this? March 2003. Yeah, I was a senior in high school. I was playing Legend of Zelda, Wind Waker. All of these ads really get me right in the memory hole. Anyway, Mad's proposed rule changes for the upcoming NASCAR season. Artist Tom Richmond, writer Desmond Devlin, of course. Name a more iconic duo. Rule 82A. A driver shall be deemed too old for NASCAR circuit if he completes 200 consecutive laps with his blinker signal on. Metamucil. Rule 50J. All network car cams must be installed in a respectful position and not like those upskirt voyeur ones on the internet. Oh my God. Rule 30N. When large crowds make movement through the grandstand difficult, NASCAR fans will be permitted to draft behind a fat guy. Oh my goodness. Dick Trickle. NASCAR driver Dick Trickle must immediately begin calling himself Richard from now on, if only to shut up those snickering pull-my-finger frat boys from ESPN's Sports Center. I mean, come on. It's like, it's funny. Rule 11T. No driving team may accept big money sponsors from Haviline, Pennzoil, Valvoline, or STP unless they prove their devotion to the correct product in a blind taste test. Rule 4I. Oh, look at this is fun. Oh, okay. I'll look at it in a sec. All cars and uniforms must have at least 1 inch of free space not plastered by ad logos to allow the needed oxygen to get in. And then this is fun. So you have all sorts of great MAD references. Flasugarner, Axolotl, Matt, Drink Moxie, Potter Zeeby. Here's the Puyet. Framistad. What else? What else am I missing here? Well, there's Mad. Did I say that one? Oh, Fa. Oh man, this is so cool. This is a great one because it's just like the ads on NASCAR are Max Corn. Oh, and there's his signature. I love that. Yeah. I think it's great. This is lovely. It just seems like what I was saying, I never even finished the thought, I realize now. What a great spot for chicken fat, right? Like a NASCAR, you can fit all sorts of fun little ads into it. Or fun little references. And here you have one right there. I'm not going to zoom in. Newman Suppositories. This is cool. You know what? I really like this because It's stuff that Richmond, I mean, not like moved away from. I don't, probably not by choice. You know, it's like you get what assigned things, I think. But I really like his non-movie stuff. I like the movie stuff, but the non-movie stuff is just, I don't know. It's just, I like the more varied jokes in it. I don't know. I think I just prefer it. I think it's just my bias against the movie spoofs. Sorry. Here's the prenup. And this is, why can't I remember this guy's name? The same thing happened. Drew Friedman, that's who it is. The prenuptial agreement between J-Lo and Ben Affleck. But they're back, baby. Bennifer is back. Yes. You didn't think it could happen, but it did happen. So, you know, it's moot. Oh, I love this. I love that it's not colored. It's meant to be in black and white, in my opinion. I just much prefer this over anything else. She says, I want to go to the Eiffel Tower. And he says, I just want to study. Wait, what? Oh, and then they're both in Cancun. Oh. Oh, man. Young love. Say, I can't say that. Well, you need to go to Ibiza. And he goes, oh. MTV's there. They beat you to it. Anyway. Look at this creep. Oh my God. That's cruel though. That was mean. They were mean to him. That's not right. This isn't fair. This isn't just. He's like, hey, look at that. Huh? Oh my God. Say, oh, making love. Oh, I'm just thinking about her. Oh, I'm thinking about her. Oh, I got a call. Oof. That's rough. That's rough, my dude. Senseless coupons. The money saving circular. Oh, I hate this. You know what though? If you don't have kids, like diapers kind of do this. Like if you like, all right, so like sometimes my daughter would like sleep through the night very heavily, and then I don't know, she just drank too much milk or water or whatever, and it just swells and swells and swells, and then you know what? Just never mind. I shouldn't have brought it up. I'm sorry. I really am. I forgot to mute my phone again. A delicious meal we can enjoy together. Fixed income fixins, tuna and cheese, tapioca. 3 cans of fixed income fixins. Oh my God. Blow dogs. Oop. It's always summer. Don't forget anything on your backyard barbecue checklist. Soda, chips, blow dogs. Made with real gum. Bun-sized beef franks. America's favorite all-beef hot dog with the chewy bubble gum filling. The unhealthier alternative. For the one food your kid never complains about eating, even without the unnecessary addition of bubble gum to make it more fun. 50 cents off blow dogs of any flavor. Oh my gosh. I might eat it. You guys know, you know cheddar wurst, right? Duke, I went to adjust my glasses. Duke Bissell's Tales of Undisputed Interest. I think I have to skip over this. PC Vey. I love that dude. I guess this is the other interesting thing is like they had certain things that they were doing in color, but others that they weren't. And I kind of like that. I kind of like that there was still black and white stuff. Listen, how often do I contradict myself in these videos? I think probably a great deal. Are you a terminal slacker? Do you find it impossible to play miniature golf without a motorized cart? Is your dog window trained? Do you often hitchhike at wheelchair ramps to avoid the nasty business of stair climbing? Have you ever requested a seating change in order to reduce the glare on your Game Boy screen? Do you frequently use rollerblades to facilitate your social obligations? My God. Are you using piles of your unopened bills as furniture? Have you ever lost track of which beverage containers you've been using as your... Oh my God. And then finally, are you committed to letting your parents support you for however long it takes to hit it big on the scratch and play lottery? The urine one was the highlight, I must say. Monroe and the medieval fair, Renfest. I bet that's, maybe they couldn't use that because of the, whatchamacallit. Here's the thing about Monroe. I was thinking about this. Why is Monroe so brilliant? Because when you're a kid, like a middle schooler, and you go through life, you go to these weird things, like you have to be at school, you have to go to family reunions, you got to go on vacations, you got to go to things like a Renaissance festival. And all of those places, maybe except the family reunion, I have to actually edit that before I say what I'm going to say next. All of those places, as a young man, you will see a young woman around your age. And in those moments, you nearly fall in love, right? And that is one of the things that Bill Ray and Anthony Barbieri, if that's how you pronounce it, really captured, is that weird, youthful love. And yes, it's disturbing. And yes, he's often humiliated. And it's not an uplifting story by any stretch of the imagination. But they capture that. They capture those feelings of infatuation that come with youth. And that is my thesis as to why, just one of the things that makes Monroe a brilliant, brilliant cartoon. Comic? It's a comic. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Some pleasant little thoughts that might help you sleep better at night. Who is this? Who's this artist? Artist Ray Alma. Writer David Shane. Look at this. This is this is going to get me a copyright strike, but I can't. I'll get to it. I'll show you what it is. Given the thousands of flights in the air on any given day, the chances of you getting stuck in the middle seat between Melissa and Joan Rivers are infinitesimally small. Oh, these are supposed to help you sleep better at night. Okay. You are living proof that even a goof like your dad could have sex at least once in his lifetime. So it's probably going to happen to you at some point too. Okay, pretty tame. If something happens to President Bush, Attorney General John Ashcroft isn't next in line of succession. A good deadbolt should be more than enough to keep Anne Hesh from getting into your home. Oh, R.I.P. R.I.P. in peace, Anne Hesh. I think she died. I think I saw a little headline. Look at this. I thought Sergio Aragonés was the only one allowed to get away with that. Thanks to Kate Winslet and Julianne Moore, we have at least 2 A-list actresses who enjoy doing nude scenes. She's naked. What? Mad Magazine? Oh, Mad. Oh. Okay. In our 50th anniversary issue, we printed the final installment of The Lighter Side, written and illustrated by the late David Berg. A legend of the magazine, Dave left behind countless fans, a giant body of work, and most startlingly, a script for the next issue that he had written but not illustrated. Outraged by Dave's blatant disregard of his deadline, we had no choice but to divide his jokes among the mad artists and let them illustrate Dave's words however they saw fit. Now, this is very cute. Is this the one? This is not the one, though. They did this before in a way where they had other writers write it. And I think Frank Jacobs, he wrote one of the best ones of all time. Here's Mort Drucker. He's kind of drawing in that style. I wouldn't say this is like, it looks almost like he's, I don't know why. It kind of looks like he was trying to do a little bit of a Dave Berg right here. This is fun. I can't skip this. I didn't even know this was in here. Get your water here. Only it's weird seeing them talk. You're not selling lemonade anymore? Nah, too much trouble. Buying lemons, squeezing them, and the sugar. Besides, why bother when grown-ups are dumb enough to pay the same amount for plain water anyway? Did you hear the rumor about Carla? It's all over the school. I sure did. I started it. Wait, wasn't that like that was a Hunter S. Thompson joke when he was like running against McGovern? And so he said, did you hear the rumor about that McGovern was like, did such and such? He goes, yes, I'm the one who started it. Your ad said that you were looking for someone with excellent communication skills. I'm very good at dealing with people. We don't deal with people in this firm. Only lawyers. Some of this is actually funnier with better art. Would you believe it? Yes, I would, because we've talked about this before, how it can just like good art can carry something so much more. Look at this. Here's a Bill Ray one. It makes things so much easier when people send their gifts in advance so you don't have to schlep them back home after the reception. No, so we can sit the people who gave us cheap gifts at the tables with the creepiest and most boring guests. Here's Angelo Torres. Oh, I love this. He drew that cowboy dude. I really like that. Doc Edwing. Look at, this is a sweet send-off. Paul Peter Porges. Sam Viviano. Yeah, look at, he's done this too, where he has the whatchamacallit guy. Psychologist? Herman Mejia. One of my all-time favorites. Golly, he's cool. Al Jaffe. Paul Coker. And then, of course, Drew Friedman. I think it's time that we hired new blood around here. That would help generate new ideas and bring fresh energy. Maybe. But you know the main reason for doing it? Of course. So there's someone to blame if business doesn't improve. There you go. Dun, 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 dun. We have a lovely Peter Cooper, Spy versus Spy. Wait, that... All right. I really need to figure out a remote way for zooming. You're an official, over-the-top, card-carrying, no-life, whack-job NASCAR fanatic if you're the only one in the grandstand, or the press box for that matter, who's aware that the 71 car is using a backup gas can guy. Hey, where's Smudge Duckworth? A number of right rear tire changers from several pit crews have restraining orders against you. I love you, Tommy Joe Peabody. You spend $175 to wear the same fireproof team jacket that Dale Jr. wears to mow your lawn. This must have been at a high point. Why else would you do a whole NASCAR issue? It's kind of absurd. Oh my gosh. MAD's totally honest digital cable listings. American Idol. A slew of singers compete to determine who will someday be the answer to "Where Are They Now?" style trivia question. America's Funniest Home Videos. Tonight, videos of grown men getting smacked in the nads by children, children's inconvenient pets defecating on the new carpet, and grown men getting smacked in the nads by incontinent pets. Did I say inconvenient pets before? Fear factor. People are forced to overcome their irrational fears of things like falling out of a high-rise building and having leeches attached to their genitals. Frasier, bon mots are the trademark of this show, and if you know what bon mots are, maybe you'll enjoy this, you elitist snob. Judging Amy. Phase 6, body 5, personality 0. Oof. And here we have 8 Mild, artist Herman Mejia, writer Desmond Devlin. Just appreciate this beauty. Holy songs. Why is Howard Stern there? Oh my God. It's wonderful. I'm not going to read it because I never do, but holy smokes, this is just like, it's incredible. His artwork is incredible. This is a very risque issue, guys. This is like, I don't know what to say. Herman Mejia. Herman Mejia. Herman Mejia. I wanted to see if it was like Bloody Mary, if I said his name enough times, if he would show up. It's not. Revolutionary scientific breakthrough. Let's create diamond airsats. A faux diamond so real, people will mistake it for a real diamond from a mile away. So here's the thing. It's like, this is making fun of those ads that are in, you know, like, it'd be in like Time magazine or something. I don't know. And nobody's going to read them because they're so boring and they're horrible to look at. And the problem with making fun of these is that it's still boring and horrible to look at. So I move on. Here we have the MAD fold-in, unfolded, because I don't know if you guys noticed, this still has the white sleeve. So this came from my own personal collection. Look at that, Patrick McHenry, back living in Humboldt. Voted number 1 by MAD employees. Anyway, you guys, I hope you enjoyed it. MAD Magazine number, what was it? 427. If you enjoyed this video, if you if you did not enjoy it, please leave a comment down below. If this is your first time here or your 50th, hit subscribe. And please, regardless, just give it a thumbs up. It's easy peasy lemon squeezy. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Toodaloo.